Oi. Alrighty. Let's get her done. Here we go again, CJ. Alrighty. It's starting. Dude, it's 5:30 p.m. for me, brother. What's up, Tortuga Lover? Good to see you. EU time zones. Dude, I'm still chasing for that Gleaming Splendor. I used the Gleaming Splendor in... I've been playing Arena in Brawl mode, which I hate because 25 HP in Commander is it's not enough HP. Especially for the kind of deck I play that hurts itself a lot. Mole Charbone, long time no see. Welcome back. Good to see you. Arenville, good to see you. Good news. I got more time to roleplay coming up. I'm resigning at my part-time job, my low-income job. I got a bigger job I'm working on. I'm gonna go finish those things tomorrow. I'm gonna go and resign, give them back their stuff, and dude, I'm at the point where I'm going to buy it because I've pulled everything. I like pulling cards because I like growing my collection first. I'll talk to whoever. Because I'm building all kinds of decks. And I could just buy everything. It's cheaper. But I buy from my local store. I'll put it that way. And I like my local store. And I like the amount of events they put on. And they're struggling because even Wizards of the Coast is screwing them over. So, I like to buy a couple packs from them a week, but I'm almost to the point where I'm just gonna buy it because I'm pretty much done buying packs from that set for the most part, you know? Doesn't surprise me. They're gonna hit like a wall where it's just whales buying and then nobody else is buying. Everyone's proxying, so they're actually gonna lose more money. For some reason, my Sky Launcher B-Star RP Sky Launcher keeps freezing. You know, I have a suggestion for you. You like playing the game with friends, right? Do you play at tournaments or anything? But if you mostly play with friends, just go get a 3D printer and print the parts out, man. It'll save you money. And then on top of that, like if your local store does have like Warhammer events, but they're not official workshop events, most non-workshop events don't mind people using you know, printed pieces, you know what I mean? Like I have proxies for Magic the Gathering. Definitely understandable, but like you said, it's a lot cheaper to buy singles. Good on you for supporting your LSG. I usually buy draft night boxes so I can have bulk for sets. And they're not going to be resupplying my local LGS for a while on a lot of sets. They're only going to have 3 sets of cards being reset to them, and one of them is Aether Drift. And I'm like one of the few people who buy Aether Drift. Everybody else does not like Aether Drift, and I understand why. It's not the greatest set. And they'll have Spider-Man, which no one likes, and they have leftover Ninja Turtles, which nobody likes at my LGS. So it's like they're gonna have basically Strixhaven, those 3 I mentioned, and Lord of the Rings for a little bit, and they're not gonna get any of the other nice sets unless they order and have to overprice it. But what I'm gonna do is there's one guy was telling me that to complete your collection of Magic, for 20 bucks for each set, you can buy all the common and uncommons for 20 bucks pretty much. And have them at your house for the whole, like this guy is like completing each set. And he starts with the commons and uncommons and then bulk rares. And then he slowly starts buying the pieces that are, it's cheaper. It's cheaper that way too. Completely cheaper to buy every individual. Even if the individual card costs $500, in the long run it's still cheaper. Yep. Okay, guys. Let's get into the mindset of my character. I feel like I've been a little sloppy with this character lately. And I think it's mainly because of being really tired and not being able to think. And I feel like, now that I got the voice down, just times I feel like goofy and not serious to be taken on the character. But here's what I'm going for. I am Utrecht, half-son to the companions, and I need to speak deeply, carefully, and I do not need to speak all too much, or speak so fast. I need to be straight to the point about my opinions on things, and hold strong opinions, and also make sure that I fully enunciate my words. Lately, I've been slurring words a lot, talking too fast, mispronouncing things, and feeling like a child afterwards. So essentially, that's what I'm trying to keep in mind. Not only is it healthy for me, somebody who naturally wants to talk fast, I have to start thinking about what I'm saying more and being more articulate in what I want to describe. And I tell you how badly I want to go 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh, also, Tortuga Lover, I'm building an elf deck. I'm building a black, green, blue one. With the what's his name? And I have all the cards for it, pretty much. I don't have all the greatest elves, but do I have all the best black removal, black revival, black cheat shit out for the cards? So I'm going to be building a really mean elf deck. Also, check out my Commander channel. I uploaded some shorts of me opening Mystery Booster 2. I didn't pull anything super amazing, but I did pull things I'm going to use. Where is she? Where is he, I mean? I am building... Where is he? I'm building Thandril the Elven King. And I have all the things I need to put things in the graveyard super fast and easily. Like, I have just sitting on my side here. I already have a buried alive ready to be put in there. I already have like a lot of mill stuff, self-mill, and recursion, and so on. But I'm gonna make it not super strong. I'm gonna make it a solid 3, but since green, black, and like mana ramp crazy, I'm gonna put some really fun, expensive, reoccurring recursion spells in it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I pulled a really, like in the mystery pack, I pulled a really nice old reanimate too. No worries, man. I just been playing on Arena. Hello, Bane. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm a little stressed, like, but I'm altogether doing really good. I want to ask you something regarding GTA RP, but don't want to blast a paragraph here. Would it be okay to send you a whisper? You can blast a paragraph there, Halen Bane. I don't mind it, man. That's what chat's for. I want to see my chat moving. What's up, John? I actually been having an idea for some characters I want to play on GTA lately. I have a whole bunch of them, but I feel like I want to save them a little bit for like GTA 6, but there's not going to be GTA 6 online for a while for roleplay. But I might run some RP on Chase RP. I want to play a guy who starts off with very good ideas, trying to help people, but ends up down maybe a darker path trying to help people out, or gets himself killed or gets himself in trouble because he wants to do like a reach out program that's there to ask and answer the hard questions and try to fix issues like in character. And I want him to get his ass kicked. I want him to get robbed. I want him to be held hostage. You know, he's gonna go out to the neighborhood every day, you know, interviewing people and like posting things about stuff online. What's up, John C? Welcome in, man. Good to see you too. I haven't been able to find another commander I want to build for a while, so I've been optimizing what I've already built. Build Hashaton. That's always a fun one to build. I got 15 decks right now, and the only one I really want to build is my elf deck, and then I want to finish my planeswalker deck. I have a server set to do soft launch hopefully by the end of the month, and we're looking to putting on together the core characters, the mafia type business owners, crime lords that will drive the server story. These people, of course, want to have a decent setup to start and give them time to focus on facilitating roleplay rather than grinding. And while I was talking to other staff, I brought up your name. Your old character on Chase was great. I would love to do that because I've done that before. I've played Mafia characters. If you ever played 90s roleplay, I played Frank Russo, who was big-time Mafia boy. I would love to do that kind of stuff again, but I'm already locked in onto a main character on this right now, playing the Harbinger on Skyrim roleplay. So I won't have time for some GTRP on that scale for a while. I don't only have time for like small characters or being a guy in the gang but not leading the gang, you know? That's how me and Austrian dude met. Austrian played the second in charge to the Don. Sounds good, Halen Bane. Sounds good. I'll let you know, and definitely message me on Discord as well, just so I have like a message that's not going to disappear for later. Yeah, Luigi was great. Oh, it's good stuff. I wish I was getting more views back then. Discord should be down in the tiles below. A link you can click to go there. Or if there's not a link there in Twitch chat, there's a link in my YouTube chat as well. Halen Bane. What's the server going to be called for your GTA stuff? But
Vincent McMahon.
I think he was a brilliant character that I came up with. It was fun, easy to role play, easy to talk with, you know. It's just, this character, this is not, I'm going to tell you, stuttering here, man. I want to say right now, Uhtred Halfson is the hardest character I've ever played for roleplay for 2 reasons. The voice is hard to maintain. It's a good voice. I love doing it. And 2, the personality type of a stoic character as a good guy, it's hard for me to play. I've never done it before. Not like this. I'm used to playing bad guys. I'm used to playing fast talkers. I'm used to playing, you know, people who can't stop talking. Stuff like that, you know? We have a lot of new systems that haven't been seen on GTRP before, so we're pretty excited. Hell yeah. Long play RP. Yeah, the long game. Dude, you should call it should be called long game. They should change the name to long game. Because you're in it for the long game. Or long play RP. You're in it for the long game. That would be a good motto right there. I'd be excited for both of us to play Street Kids and Cyberpunk. Dude, that's exactly. Dude, I do love corporate characters. I do love the Street Kids. And I do love the guys out in the rough. But I would love to play a Street Kid. I love the radio stations in the game. I would totally be blasting music in my car and like get it to do good. Thank you. and I mean it honestly because playing this character, sometimes I don't know what direction to take him with. It helps that I'm part of it helps now that I'm part of the companions, which gives me like an entire infrastructure to work around RP wise. Hell yeah. I want to play like a really low IQ, but like honor amongst thieves, best friend kind of character, where he's just like always getting into trouble, but he never wants to hurt people. He usually means well, but he does stupid stuff, you know? Yeah, and like the idea is like they always do like petty little crimes, deal with the cops on runs, and then deal with like some corporal trouble, but every so often get ourselves involved in something big that we have to find a way out of, you know? But never dive too deep into the big stuff, but like always get involved in some way and be like, oh man, 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 you know? Just like that kind of character. Because when corpos or people want to leverage you, they're going to contact you, be like, dude, imagine, the RP that would be really good. It's like, you're sitting there hanging out, and someone hacks your comms, and they're like, hey there, kid. Got yourself into trouble today, huh? I'm like, man, how did you find me? He's like, your stuff is so routed. Those, what do they call those little tape things they download, you know? They're like, man, some of the things you watch are so risky. You don't even check what you plug yourself into, man. That vending machine, everyone knows that vending machine is fucked with malware, you know? Oh, man. Dude, if somebody wanted to, they could fry your circuits, brother, you know? Yeah, and also another fun playthrough is being somebody with like basically no tech. You know? Brain dance, yeah. Some great shit. That'd be a lot of fun. I was thinking Polo. Let's see. I was thinking Polos Hermanos style gun running burger shot and cocaine in the city. Hell yeah. Yeah, it'd be so much fun playing those kind of characters.
He left permanently.
Yes. What about that trading company? Ah, Harbinger. Greetings. Greetings.
It brings my soul joy to walk up this road, to see the sigil of the companions on the back of new members.
Aye.
There were many of us around earlier today.
I had made a long journey back from Windhelm, as Vilnir arrived before me.
He's catching some winks. You might want to go wake him up behind your Vasker in the trading yard.
Very well.
Aye, he's sleeping in a chair. We haven't been able to wake him.
We have tried multiple things. None of them worked.
Let's get training in the yard. Perhaps the sound of gnashing steel will wake him.
Aye, well, me and I have
tried that
already
as well.
the contract today.
Already trained?
No, we've completed a contract today.
Oh, what contract did you take on?
Simple one. Finker with a little escort while he was out carrying out chemical ingredients.
That is good to hear. You are bringing great honor to the companions.
Aye.
Well, it kind of turned into running into several holes and corrals in search of ingredients, but well, I found something in one of those.
Aye. And me and Gizror Grain also found one of them as well.
And what is this thing you found?
Look at this. I found it guarded by 10 drog, which I had to take on by myself as I got separated from the others.
That seems to be one of the claws to a burrow. They are a ancient artifact, but what they are used for, I'm not all too sure. I might have to find somebody knowledgeable in old ways.
Me and Gizror Grain found one as well, but we also found out that it is a key to a door as well.
That is, this is good.
We did not open the door though, but we do know it is a key.
We should hold on to these, in case they bring us closer to our next goal. It is important that some of you know this now. Soon here, we will be looking for the pieces of Uthrad. And we already have my inner circle investigating locations they could be.
Aye.
Aye, perhaps these claws will be able to aid us in some way.
Yes. But until then, let me find a training sword.
I wish there was a training warhammer.
Aye. Just go outside and get the really big branch. Harbinger, I had a thought earlier.
What was it?
This is your Vasker. The greatest, most renowned mead hall in all Skyrim. But there doesn't appear to be much mead in here. I was thinking we could go down to the Haunting Brew meadery and speak to the owner. Perhaps we could order a large amount of mead. We get drunk, And we also support small business as well. What do you feel about that?
It would be a good idea. I do have plenty of gold septims to buy food and drink for this place. We have been running low of late and need plenty for celebration.
I cooked up some soups, but it is not enough. And brewing, it requires things that I'm not readily able to get.
Ingvar, I want you to take this gold septum and get as much ale as you can.
I checked the hold stove, but Honey's Mark, who owns the Homebrew Meadery, was not there.
Well, I'll tell you this. Hold on to it for when the time is right. You can find this individual.
Perhaps in the future we could speak to the Black Brothers. I believe they have their own supply and maybe rivals of the Honey Brew.
I do not care if they are rivals or not. Whoever sells the mead gets the coin.
Aye.
It goes down the hatch, one way or the other.
Outsider.
Roland said that people of the companions were looking for someone of kind.
Any news on this?
Maybe Vilnir. I don't know.
It might have been Aegon.
Maybe.
I'm
He
not
was looking
sure.
for an
What is your
Argonian with
name?
blue hair.
What is your name?
I am Manolas of Sofia.
Enola.
You may call me anything, though, really.
Now let the companions know that you've come by. Maybe one of them who was looking for you will wake up soon, and I can direct them in the right direction.
Here's hoping. I will be here for a little bit. I need to make sure that the tree is doing alright.
Very good. All right, let's get out into the yard and practice our weapons.
Yes, Harbinger.
Stay safe, have fun.
Talking about purchases, we need more iron armor for a training yard.
We should also... It would be a good idea to go into an old dungeon and take what the bandits have stolen.
Aye, Vilnir's awake. Finally.
Aye.
Vilnir, were you looking for a priest of Kain? Maybe it was one of the whelps, or the companions. But we are going to have some practice here for a bit before going on to other business. How has this hunt for the werewolf gone? Hopefully there are more signs, or even Windhelm looks to have aid from the companions. Thank you for resubscribing, a super fan, Cat Dono. Thank you. What just happened? As for Windhelm, they seem not to want our help. I talked to the Vigilance. They as well. You think somebody is trying to frame it on a beast to misdirect us? Or others? But... You're saying it looked to be cult-related, by its looks. They lied about never being to the shrine of Bohethia. I'm glad you kept looking into it. My mind is a lot more skeptical than yours, and I'm not so easy to take up every bit of evidence as evidence. But I do think upon it, nonetheless. Try not to forget these little details, even if they might be wrong. I don't know if they have told you what happened. What happened?
Have you not heard?
I have not heard.
I was there. Ivar as well. If you'd like Vilnir, I can relay the whole story.
I think
I'm all ears.
He has
Tell
a bit
me.
of a cold.
Well, 2 nights passed. Swan, Ivar, Nora, and myself, and Bodvar from Volkreath, were on the way to Solitude. And Runa was there as well. We were on our way to Solitude late at night. As we happened upon Solitude, we retired from the journey and retired to the inn. When we entered the inn, we heard what sounded like chanting from someone praying to Stendar over attempting to award spirits from someone's body. Initially, we were concerned who it was, but we had no idea what was going to happen next. Upon investigating, the door flew open, and an Argonian came out the door, who was the one who was praying to Stendar. And we looked inside, and there was nobody there. No one other than Vilnir was laying on the bed. We had no idea he was there. Poor Vilnir seemed almost possessed, as if it was not quite enough. As we began to determine what was going on, we began to hear things, natural things, footsteps echoing in hallways where no one stood, dripping sounds like something was coming from the ceiling, but no liquid was there. And before long, voices, deep, natural voices. We spread throughout the inn, and before long, we were ambushed by none other than Dremora. A Dremora in Solitude. We killed the guard, we rallied the citizenry, and we managed to determine that the temple was our bet. But there was in no shape to move. The priestess was located within the temple, and we reached and dragged him practically by his neck into the inn. He wasn't able to aid Vilnir, as whatever he tried had no effect on him. During this time, we were ambushed again, in the streets. Massive lightning bolts, and by Talos, a poor man, he didn't make it. And in the entire time we traveled back and forth, echoing voices were taunting us, coming from seemingly nowhere. In the sky, outside the temple. We ran back with the priest. By this time, several men of Solitude had gathered in the inn. We instructed them to defend themselves if they could, or stay within reach of us to keep them safe. As we planned to several more Dremora manifested seemingly out of nowhere within the inn, we were able to fend them off. Finally, Vilnir seemed to have came to. We managed to form a perimeter of about 25 or so total members of us, and dragged the Vilnir and everyone else inside to the temple. We figured that whatever foul being it was wouldn't be able to manifest inside the walls. But we were wrong again. It briefly manifested, before we could react, it seemed to laugh at us and then dissipate into the air.
That is very troublesome.
But I am glad.
That you and the others were able to fight off these beasts. And I'm glad that you're all right, Vilnir. Are there any lingering problems since then? What happened to you exactly?
I stayed behind while the rest of the Vilnir to Yorker. Troubling was that the Thane of Solitude seemed very unconcerned with the happenings of that night, and insisted that this was a matter for the town guard. Never mind the wee blood in the streets.
A matter
I was
for the
beginning to
town
think he
guard.
wasn't taking me very seriously.
A
Aye.
Thane and title only. He probably
Aye.
spends his time drinking fat wine and eating supple pig. Sitting there growing fat in his age.
I didn't demand to speak with the Jarl, but I strongly suggested that we need to be on the same page, but he insisted that I write a report which he will forward to his steward, to which he will then forward to the Jarl. I've never before brushed off in my life.
Dark things are going on. I've known this for a while. Even once, long ago. Before I was a companion. I was in Rorikstead, and I heard a foul voice on the wind mocking me in my worship to Kain. It seems whatever these individuals out there have been doing, their power grows. And this is an example of it. It could have been worse. They could have been victorious over what their goals were there in Solitude. But if it was not for you to bolster the defense of Solitude, it would have been a different matter.
I don't even think that Thane showed up for like a solid 45 minutes. So it was just me and Saran taking charge of the defense. It's quite useless in that.
More than useless.
Yes. We must go to Solitude again to make sure this matter has been dealt with completely. If they're able to manifest so easily there, that means whatever magic they have probably is not undone. Have you told the Vigilant of Stendar this?
In the panic of the melee, we attempted to rouse the vigilance. There was no room to be found. It was us, one or two guards, and members of Solitude, the populace of Solitude, who took up arms.
Aye, but that is not all, Trick. For after this incident, there's been increased, I guess you could call it suspicious activity. But to call it bluntly, I think whatever cult was behind this has ramped up its activity. There have been mysterious message boards all around, and even yesterday, I think, if I remember time correctly, I'll be honest with you, I've had a few ales. There were a lot of suspicious individuals coming in and out of town, all centered around the tailor. Utric, do you remember what happened at Markov's side when we went there, when we're not yet a companion?
Yes,
what happened to the tailor there?
The tailor there. And there was another one found
Yes.
in suspicion in Riften. It would seem that this cult is using tailor shops now as its front door to hide themselves.
At
All
least
the more
that is the
reason-
suspicion that I have.
Then, all the more reason for us to start training, to fit our armor properly, our weapons honed, and to find ourselves with new enchants from our allies in Falkreath. And we must find new whelps. Once Jorvaskr has the numbers, we can handle these dangerous things happening. But we'll do what we can now, and prepare for the future.
Aye, son.
Unfortunately, I was not able to meet him. Saran, it's good to see you.
It is good to see you too, although
So, Shroud, do you tell the Harbinger what happened to your cave?
it's a bit awkward, but after so many battles, this one's cave seems to have been direct to shed.
I'll get you a new one. You answered my question for
It's
me.
much
I
appreciated.
figured you were out doing business personally, not to represent us. But we need to train. And I will grab you your cape. The rest of you get ready.
Aye.
It's about so good to see you. Can capes even break? What's up, Petra? It's good to see you again. You've been having a great day, everyone. Hope you have been having a great day, everyone. Love seeing the stream going after work. Hell yeah. Welcome on. It's good to see you again. You're always welcome. And if you're looking for a good RP to get into, this is definitely the server. Because I know the quality over on Kazal is shitter level. The Harkorian, it's good to see you again, man. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see all you guys in here. I know I haven't been streaming as much as I have recently, but life has gotten a little crazy. But I'm making more time.
A priestess.
Yes, did you happen to run into her?
Aye, she is turned here and right around.
Oh.
Later. At some point.
You need to speak to me privately, you say?
Aye, sooner rather than at this point. It shouldn't take long.
Let's go talk now, while they train.
Aye.
What do we want?
I need to talk slower.
Well, it's good news and it's also a little bit of bad news.
It wouldn't be right without the problems as well, would it? Especially these days.
No. The good news is that Oryxted finally has a Thane, Dudek One Eye. I met him myself and he's a true Nord. That was a honorable Ultima who was slandering his name and my name, the name of the companions, and he called him up, challenged him to an honor duel last night, and the Ultima fled. But I talked to Dujek about purchasing the Inn of Rorikstead, and I haven't told any of the others this. I don't want to tell anyone else, but I purchased the inn because, well, it's a good thing that I did, because later on, Isra appeared from the Skyforge. He had blood on his armor. It seems Dujek and Isra know each other, and I talked to them about it a little, and they didn't want to tell me much, but Isra, he talked too much, and I suppose they thought
they might be able to confide in me about some things which have been happening, and specifically concerning Rorikstead as well. It seems as though the Earl of Whiterun is expecting the Reach folk to be on the attack with Dragon Bridge. You know what happened there?
Yes, I do.
It seems as though the folk have splintered into two groups, one group which occupies Markarth and the other which resides out of it, followed by two leaders at each other's throat, more or less. But the reason that they've recently put Isro to Rorikstead as well, and then be put in the Grey Guard in there too, is because they're going to be hitting Ritfolk camp soon to weaken them, more or less.
We should have more patrols, honestly, there, with the companions. Clearing out burrows, clearing out bandit camps. Then we'll be around the area. Rorikstead is my home. It is where I was raised.
And I thought about it too, but I offered that, well, I know for myself I'd be happy to help them in their campaigns against them, and seeing as I had just purchased the Inn of Rorikstead, I thought that it would be a good place to set up shop, more or less.
We also need your wife to be safe there.
I've told her about it, and she's eager to start. I sent Ivar and Sigvold out, Nora as well, to inquire about prices, raw ingredients and such. I've yet to hear from them, and Nora as well, but I'm assuming that they'll come up with good suppliers. I can get the inn up and running soon.
I'd say...
Didn't cost as much as I thought it would, only 900 stims, and it only cost 175 in tax. It's good.
That is easy money to make, especially for a companion.
Aye.
We'll bring our attentions more to that region with the fellow companions, since unfortunately Windhelm ended up being a dead end. And I know how the Nords there are. They are strong-willed, like to accomplish things on their own. I'm sure they will manage.
The guards are also much more competent in Windhelm than in Whiterun.
That is true. But we'll make a strong presence for Whiterun, Rorikstead, Dragon's Bridge,
Aye.
and the borders along the Reach. And maybe look into Solitude a bit more. Make it seem like we just have idle interest in trade. Have more of us take a look into Solitude on occasion.
I reckon the next time you see Isor, I reckon you should talk to him about it, not with a contract or something.
Yes. I'll see how he is doing. But, any clue what attacked him? Was it Reach folk?
Well, no one... Well, I don't actually know. It was raining at the time, so I don't know how he was able to have blood on armor. He was all the way in Reach. I don't know if it related, but I think he might have killed someone quite recently, perhaps. I don't know.
With what's going on, I would not be surprised if it was Reach folk. Daedric worshippers, or these foul voices. But I'll see that he is right and okay, and see if he needs contract.
I also have a little bit of a, well, me and Nora were coming back from Rorikstead to check out the place, and we came across two individuals. One of them was the healer who healed me in Solitude, and he was with what I thought was just someone wearing a Leechman helmet and black robes. But since then I found out that Argonian necromancer who was in Falkreath wore the exact same clothing. So I don't know why he was in the company of such a person.
That is not good company to be a part of.
No.
We should start asking questions about it, to the both of the individuals when we see it.
I have a feeling that, well, you are right about teardrops, I think. But I got the rest of us to go undercover and scope out the place, and there were a few individuals who were skulking about, standing around watching us as well. And they were all around the tailor shop. About 7 people went into that place and locked the doors. And they were in there for some time. People I've never seen before. But I will say this, that the night that I met Dujek, there were quite a lot of new faces in Whiterun. Some people who were acting a little odd. And on the notice board had talked about potentially a Mythic Dawn meetup in Whiterun.
That
I
was
don't know if I was there at the right
the cultist
time,
who
but-
got slain. He was of the Mythic Dawn, from what I was told.
Hmm.
And I'm wondering, the guard, Saru, I wonder what cult he belonged to. Because he was executed before he said anything. Well, they tried to get him to say things, but he knew how to wield magic. And he was casting fireballs through the grates.
The feeling it was Saru after all. It's nothing similar, no graffiti, no desecration happened since he died.
Yes. Bigger and darker things are coming our way. And we'll need to grow the companions. Have plenty of warriors at the ready. Prepare our own wits or minds. Earn more golden contracts, potions, bandages, enchantments. We'll need all of these things so that we can withstand this coming darkness.
I have a few people that I've met who are interesting, to say the least. This business with, what was her name, Camilla and Draethor Balin, the Ultima and the Dunmer who died. I remember seeing them in the company of some mages travelled around with Colovian fur hats. And I thought the leader of this group is, well, his face is quite interesting, at the least. There was also this strange man, a couple strange people. The Ultima who owns the general store, he has a husband. His husband was, he was the one who insulted Dujek, and I have a feeling that if these cultists are about, perhaps they are masquerading as fools and bears and people who seem to be stupid who are not.
That certainly would be a clever way to go about it, I'd say. But we'll keep our eyes peeled for these Daedric worshippers, these scoundrels. And we won't stay idle on this topic. Take whoever you need with you. You're smart, you don't need my direction on this. But let's keep an eye out on these individuals. See if they need help on certain matters. They might give up more than they mean to.
I'm thinking about heading up to Solitude again, talking to them more openly about what happened with the Daedra, because I have a feeling that they might know more than we think they do.
Do not go on your own. In case members of the guard...
Apparently Riverwood was also assaulted this attack. Lightning bolts coming out of nowhere, but I have a feeling this is cultists. I have a feeling this also might be vampires, because Nora told me that out of the darkness, is there anyone else here? I'll lower my voice. I was a vampire once, as you know, and she told me about something that happened that night that I didn't pay attention to, but she said there was some strange red magic going about which seemed to drain the life force out of her. And I know of such magics. Well, I did.
This is greatly concerning.
Mm-hmm.
We need to recruit more than ever. Fiercely, but carefully.
Aye.
We need numbers. Our numbers have grown, but we have enemies at all directions. Attacking
Aye.
south, west, north, east.
Feeling Rorikstead might be a good recruitment ground as well if there are many travelers passing by.
That it
But
would be.
I'm gonna go to Solitude and see about getting more people.
Now then, I'm eager to get training of these whelps. I've a lot to mull over on. We might have to have this conversation again. I want to hear all the points exactly. There are many things there that I must consider, and I'm not sure if I can remember all of it.
It's quite a lot. Be off though, I need to get Solitude and talk to them, but it is quite concerning.
Do not go on your own. Bring somebody with you.
Right. Where did they go to? Maybe the tavern.
How can I help a guard to Winterhold?
Nah, he's asleep.
Where did the rest of our companions get off to?
The temple. But they have gone to sleep. They were, they went to Winterhold to... and then went to the rest after.
I was wondering. They were just like, I'll be aware. All I know is that they were waiting in one of the temples. I pulled up here because, you know, one, the companions, so they'd be around here. And two, they're looking for someone of kind, so clearly they'd be in the temple. I guess not.
Yeah, so, it's not very much a matter of the temple, and more so a personal matter for that member, Agar.
Okay. Because I have a rumor that someone in the companions was angry at the time, and I would love to know what has happened to cause there, if there is any.
This has not reached my ears. I think I would know
then
on
it
such
probably
matters.
was just a rumor on the street, because the rumor said that I was driven from Whiterun by the companions, and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
There has
like
been
I'd be
a lot
here.
of idle dribble from those who look to separate us, to see us at each other's throats, but they have failed. All rumors should just be that, rumors.
I'm glad
Yes,
to hear
there
it.
are some people going around spread rumors about us.
Well,
So that
I have
is
nothing
probably
but
the
highest respect for the companions, and I appreciate what you do to guard the Skyforge.
Speaking of
I believe
guarding
they-
things, we need to train fiercely, and if the aid from the temple healing us as we fight, we can spar longer and harder.
I'm free now if you're interested. I can
Yes,
help. Where would you wish to practice?
Actually, priestess,
course,
I
up in the
fought
yard.
bear. I have bone break fever. I don't feel so good.
So does these ones.
I could see there.
Oh, I have ability to cure diseases as well. 1 second.
I have bone
Grab the
fever
shade
too.
and go
For some reason,
I'm riddled with
these
it.
potions now require a master alchemist, and Finker isn't that far yet.
Hey, Megatrono, go into the support chat in the Discord. They can help you resolve the issues.
and hopefully get it working for you. But it's definitely best to do a full, clean reinstall. If you're already playing on Kaizo, some things can conflict, but there are ways around it, but sometimes it's a bit tricky. Alrighty. Dude, the RP's been really good today. It's nice being able to understand everybody. There are dark days coming ahead. Things out there lurk, wanting to do harm on the good folks of Skyrim. It's important that we hone our weapons, sturdy ourselves, understand every single strap and connection point on your armors.
You may train with reckless abandon.
Come, Ivar, you and I.
All right. Who else wants to go see the temple today? I'll send you there.
You're going to have to swing harder than that.
Whoa.
Careful, Seagull.
Oh, careful.
Careful now. Ivar, take him to the temple.
That'll be good.
Oh! Another one goes to the temple.
I am the ultimate crushing machine.
Perhaps we have gotten too good of some of our skills here and cannot fight with reckless abandon. Ingvar, come here. Oh, careful! I did not realize he was so wounded. Did everybody else end up in the temple? Huh? Perhaps reckless abandon was not such the best words to use. At least there are healers here who can mend their wounds when they return, and hopefully nobody lost any limbs. Oh, she crashed, so the healing stopped. Perhaps sparring with such reckless abandon and not realize that you had stopped healing. Everybody had totally torn it to shreds.
Sorry about that. I had a massive ache.
What do you think of that one, Thron?
Did the music did your magic take too much toll on you?
Don't hit me because you're angry.
What? You got a punching bag now.
Let's practice.
That's right. Take your rage out on me.
By the way, feel free to strike me as well.
He's tired now.
Let's practice carefully, but not with reckless abandon, to make sure that we are learning as we spar, and not finding too many of us in the temples with missing fingers, if we're not lucky.
Hey.
Can a priestess of Kain regrow a finger if severed?
Oh, most likely if you arranged it and you into a very specific incantation in hopes that it would return. Uh-oh. Some of them are suspiciously. I think.
I feel like I
They
have a
most certainly
soul
died.
upon me.
No, I may need a minute for my head to stop ringing.
I have a question about this magic and war. How do you know you're not accidentally healing your enemies as well with this kind of magic?
I have been hoping that I
Right, Ivor,
will learn
no,
more
Junior, are you ready
focused
to block?
healing. Priestess Lunette is very good at crowds, but I am hoping that I can be more singles. I feel like it would be stronger way, and I can focus on my friends, not my foes.
Do you have magic you need to train on with healing? This would be the best place to do it right now.
I only know how to myself so far. I have been practicing physical medicine in the meantime, which is very good, just in case I one day ever forget how to cast or something along those lines.
I see.
Yes. It's a good practice as well for those who do not want to dabble in magicka, so they can still tend to their own wounds. The ways of medicine and putting bones back together with
Ivar.
little stilts and whatnot.
Hey,
Let me beach onto you with this hammer to test your armor, to make sure you have
you
fitted
good?
it properly, to train you in it more.
Right, well, priest, do you
Hey.
want to take your own healing?
Do you need a healing potion?
Heal a bit of an hour.
could be good.
Okay.
If you will to test your own self magic, I can give you a bit of
Try
an
that
out-
again. We've this time realized that your healing was giving you a nosebleed. Are you alright?
Hit me.
Hang on.
Just tell me when to stop.
Look at ball over here.
Make sure you're using your core and your
Oi.
as well.
Okay, my head just about stopped ringing. Should be ready to go.
I'm ready.
Four,
Hey,
2,
getting closer.
1. Here he comes.
Man, we're very
Hopefully we
good
can
at
fetch you into some
swinging your
steel
arm.
soon.
Hey,
Feel free to hit back so that I might hone my own further.
You're all bitch.
Maybe I missed a
used to
strap or
tussle
two.
with my brothers
Whoa.
in the mud. but
I catch my breath.
They're much older than I am. I would say they were right on par of your chieftain.
Let me eat a snack real quick. Keep my stamina. Oh, never mind, I don't have time for that. Ow! Right, be that way. Oh!
Super. Oh, Mama Mori has a soup that Dawn Star.
Well, I don't get the Dawn Star.
You should really hear a soup then if you ever visited.
I'll have to try it.
Ivor could use a bit
All
more
right.
healing.
Hammer. Ready?
I'll have to go see if I can procure another iron helm from somewhere.
Check inside in the chests. And there
Let's
should
see.
be maybe
Look,
something in here.
Seems like the priestess has a headache.
I feel so bad. Perhaps she's in need of chamomile. I know that helps my headaches.
I think you're going to have a headache if I'm beating you with this hammer.
Everyone got a headache whenever she was healing everyone at this time, and y'all went suspiciously still and quiet.
Let's train your
Rain
armor
damage.
and blade as well over here. Sigmund.
Alright. I'm not going to get.
Yeah, fuck this. It's getting stupid. I'm sorry.
It is fine. Sometimes resting is the best.
Ooh, my bad.
Never from here.
Shall we begin the
Finally,
fisticuffs?
Level 15.
Really, get on my feet, you fur bag.
Is this helping?
It is.
Okay. I just had to be, I can't use command healing for some reason, as the Acer seemed to be against it at the moment.
And you kept getting nosebleeds. Maybe. I don't know anything about magic. I have no idea what they could do to help you.
Oh, these guys tired now. And the armor is broken.
Can I try?
Aye, winded.
Now?
What do you need?
I'm at knowledge level.
Look who it is.
Let me see variety of weapons.
Very well.
You're just in time for training.
Oh, he's back.
Get your dukes up and in here.
Alright.
Before
Also, if you look there, I think you can put her.
Let's try this. Step this. Does this actually aid you?
I think it is.
I believe so. It seemed to hit harder.
Rick, be ready. I've taken my new weapon.
Eating me?
Alright. Let me drink a potion.
Who needs health?
I feel like
Oh, I'm just breath.
This training feels unconventional, but it is enjoyable.
oh my god.
I would ask that if you need heal, run to these stairs and I should give it to you.
Oh, Ivar. Your plate came undone.
Ivar!
Just a little,
Naked!
I think I can feel it a lot better now.
It's a good
Ingvar.
sign when we can shatter iron breastplates with our fists.
A leather strap can only take so much.
I'm out of energy.
Alright. Already.
Go get a new helmet. CV Tech. I figured, like, if it's crashing, like, I don't like saying headache all the time, but your magic seems to give you a nosebleed. Are you alright? What's up, young Evergreen? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. What's up, Rupity? Trace Legacy. I just noticed you in there. How you doing, Trace? It's good to see you again. Oh, yeah. Also, Tortuga, we gotta play some Magic. It's been a minute. And you play strong decks. I like playing against strong decks. I've changed Hashton somewhat, so I want to see something of craziness. Tomorrow night? I can do it. I can make it tomorrow night happen. Where did everybody go?
To the tavern, I'm not sure.
A big good idea, I suppose, to get rested.
Aye, let us join them then.
Makes for better sparring when you're energized.
I do not know.
Aye, by the way, Utrecht.
Yes?
Finker will soon be looking for giant toes. He says
Would you
that
be
pay a good
pleased
price
then
for
buy
it.
a bouquet of lilies from dinner guest? Do any of these trivialities make you any richer? Do you need those flowers? Would you be imperfect if you didn't have them? No. Why
I have
do
no
you
interest in slaying giants
you
unless
love
they come for a
your
fight.
children are...
There are places to find them where they've already been harvested. Suppose this would be better than slaying them ourselves.
I've seen a priestess out the statue of Talos.
Is she a priestess of Talos?
Well, she's preaching something.
Take a look later. I need mead in my belly.
Mead.
How have girls been, gentlemen?
Just taking a break after beating each other up.
Ah, excellent.
Greetings, Finker.
Greetings.
Well, that went well, I think. Sorry about all the nosebleeds.
Thinker, I want you to consider something. I hear that you are looking for giant's toes, yes?
Ah, indeed.
It would not be wise to go hunting giants. There's a balance to their nature out there. And not all of them are hungry to come and fight at the front gates of Windhelm.
Of course.
Most giants, they are peaceful yet dangerous, easy to anger. But if you know how to talk to them, trades can be made, understandings had. But I do know of other places that have already harvested such things that they could procure for you. And if a giant comes fighting at the walls of Whiterun, I'll be there to defend it, to slay the creature, and then you can have its toes. But
of course.
What I ask,
I was, Go ahead.
Let's not encourage those to go hunt giants.
Oh, of course. I apologize if that's what it seemed. I was putting out a bounty for them. If you get any, I'd be happy to buy them for you, but I don't know anyone who's capable of fighting, you see.
That's just the problem. Where do giant toes come from? If not giants.
Giants, of course.
And if folks want to see filling in demand for these things, where will they go?
Pardon, your voice took your voice a bit.
I was saying, if there's a need for such a thing, and you are requesting it, where do you think most common folks will go?
Of course, to go slay them.
Yes. Not everybody
Well,
understands the way of giants. They are dangerous,
Indeed.
unpredictable, but there's a balance to be had with them. If too many are slain or fought, the worst thing I could imagine is the chieftains of giants coming together to put a army of them to be at the gates of whoever threatens their kind. They might seem dull and stupid, but they can be wise at times.
Indeed, I understand.
But some have been already harvested. Decrepit caves and other places where mages, spellcasters, and other sorts lurk with the intent on foul magic. And when I see those things there, I take them so they may not use it for their dark magics. I suppose it would not be a problem to repurpose them for your uses. Thinker.
I would be quite grateful.
What about the thoughts of the contract between supplying the companions with alchemical goods from the Has there been more anything put into that?
I have not been told any more of that.
I know that Vilnir has this deal in mind. I'll leave it to his intents. I have no involvement in it. But imagine this, since some of you are outsiders.
I am the Harbinger of the Companions.
Does not mean I rule over the companions
Of an iron fist. I am more of a spiritual leader at times. Guidance in our ways, and our codes, and our tenets.
But
Each companion is free to take on their own contracts.
to honor
The legacy of Ysgramor in the way they see fit. As long as they do not
bring dishonor to the companions.
That's where I would step in, if we are dishonored.
Or greater matters that involves the companions to make a choice through leadership. But each companion,
Not for the whelps, though.
you can go to and ask for contract. Ask them to do something on your behalf. For coin, honor, or just the simple need to protect others. I'm not the one you need to come to. But it does not hurt to express it to me.
I can find the right companion for the right job, perhaps.
But as our numbers grow at
Jorvaskr.
there will be more of us to serve and help in
Deeds needed around Skyrim.
Very well. Well, I am well rested. I must get back making potions.
It was
But
good
yes,
to see you again.
It's good to see you as well. If you all need anything, let me know as you normal.
Well, I'm heading out to my special cave. Need more mushrooms?
Sure.
Wonderful. Companions, thank you for letting me trust you.
You're most
And,
welcome.
Hopefully I won't
Thank
have
you for
more
your assistance.
nosebleeds next time. Sorry about all that.
I have not seen Runa today.
Has she been about recently?
I have not seen her.
Typically, this one and Bar go on journeys with it into the night.
That is good.
We've been going out playing beasts and exploring dungeons and caves. The three of us.
Today, I suggest that we spread out to different holds in different directions to look for contract.
Look for those who perhaps want to prove themselves as whelps, to become
Companions. Grow our numbers. With so much happening these days, there are so many
threats to Skyrim and her safety.
It would be important to find more and spread the good name.
This one has been to Dawnstar and Winter Holiday. Both were fairly empty.
Still not hurt to go back to Falkreath. I know Jarl Rigmir always has a need of a good companion for something.
Of course. This one
I
was
was
also
planning on heading down there. That Django now seems to be the only reliable blacksmith in town.
Hey.
Speaking of
this one
blacksmiths.
also went to Rift the other day to speak to some people in regards to the characters in Windhelm, but they were not about there. This one also spoke with a few there and let them know that companions are always open to contacts that are of reputable nature.
Yes. These things will be dealt with, and I have faith in all of my new companions. I do not doubt you in the least bit. I will be headed to Rorikstead next. Perhaps may one of you want to join me? Sigvald? Perhaps you, since
I'll
it
be
is
on
your
the
home.
as well.
Sounds almost settled then. I am rested and ready for a journey.
Oh, and there is one more. I had a guest at Vaskar a bit ago, wanting to give a rough, apparently one of the companions of their father a long time ago, and after the companion slayed the beast, father dead off in the trophy at it.
Oh, I forgot about that young lass.
She also mentioned that she is from Markarth, that, well, apparently it's not so bad as they say, but who knows.
We have to be careful when it comes to Markarth.
As I've been told, there are more than one faction going on there, but it is a den
of frostbiters at this moment. It's hard to tell who's telling the truth and who's lying
and trying to trick you.
So if you do choose to go there on your own, I will not forbid it, but keep a wise and keen mind, is what I would say.
Aye.
And Ingvar, as a reminder, I'm not sure if I've said it to you, but as a whelp, you are not to take on contracts on behalf of the companions. You are allowed to join in them, or suggest them to somebody if you heard one was looking, but you yourself cannot officiate one.
Understood.
Greetings.
Greetings, Thane.
Greetings.
It is to see you all.
And you as well.
Harbinger. How have you been?
Okay.
I have been well. As you can see, our numbers have been growing. We are just
Yes.
about to head out to deal with all sorts of manners on the road.
Oh, that's lovely. House Vorndar has been growing as well. More guards, more mages, all of the above.
It is good to hear. Only if Whiterun would grow more guards.
Yes. Its gates shall be well protected.
Yes. And is your family, your kin, living here in Whiterun as well?
Pardon?
Are your kin living here in Whiterun as well?
Oh, yes, they're over there at that table. Those are my apprentices.
It's
Yes,
good to see.
Ulfar and Snor. Talon, my nephew.
Then I see
And then I have
anybody
a
who would wish to siege Whiterun these days would be foolish, with an army of companions and mages who know how to fire deadly spells at a whim.
Aye.
Yes. Well, I wish you good luck on your travels on the road. And if there's anything that House Vendar can do to assist you, let me know.
I'll keep this in mind when it comes to things of magical nature. Most of those
Yes.
things are beyond me.
Yes, and I was very happy to hear that we were able to find the man who did all of the graffiti. I knew it was not you, and I'm glad it wasn't.
We are all come closer together in Whiterun. These villains
Sought,
to separate us with rumor,
hoping that we would mistrust each other, that we would spread
slander amongst each other. But they failed and found themselves
the chopping block instead.
Yes. Well, it's a thing, my friend. I'll let on with your duties.
Though, one last thing. We still must stay vigilant. Since the slander may have failed here in Whiterun, other outsiders from other earldoms may not have the same ideas. The slander may have taken hold. So we must be wary and careful.
Oh,
Assuming you told them of dude.
since what has happened, I've been,
I told him.
let's say, put in charge of getting her to the ground.
That is good. But, like I was saying,
I have places to be.
and best of luck to the rest of your endeavors, my fellow companions. And whelp, I look forward to seeing you prove yourself.
Aye.
This one is planning on going
Who's
to
telling?
Falkreath and then perhaps Markarth. But Falkreath first for some repairs if anyone wants to join these ones.
Those going to
I'll join you.
Rorikstead, follow me.
In case you haven't heard, Luna is able to enchant cloaks with magic resistance.
That is good. Every good warrior, their bane to existence in a fight. A foe who wields powerful magic and throws it at a distance. The question is, can you break that distance and cut off their head before they can utter another spell? It is a blessing that most of them see fit not to wear armor. Huh?
Aye.
Indeed. Is Vilnier coming?
I think he was meditating.
He knows where we're going, and he'll be going to Rorikstead as well. So we will be seeing him there, who joined me on this journey.
I didn't know that Runa practice those techniques. I thought she was a warrior through and through. Additional
He's
tests.
also an enchanter.
Ivar, is that armor fitting you properly now?
Not yet.
Soon.
Soon.
It is good to see. Ivar, it's good to see that you are trying to fit it properly. The steel armor takes time to get used to. Its weight and new spots. All of its strapping. In battle, if you do not have your armor properly fitted, it can be quite bothersome. The worst thing I've ever experienced on the battleground is when your leg plates start to sink towards your shin plates, making your legs stiff and not so flexible during battle. By the gods. Talos bless us. And Yggdrasmore, look over us. Look at all of our cloaks. Look at all of you companions. And a whelp taking the path to join us in greatness. This pleases my heart to see.
Aye. It is good to see companions fill the halls of your Vesker. And Greymane's at the Skyforge.
Aye. Been too long.
It has been a good thing, yes. And far too long, I agree.
You must
Seems
become
like for
greater.
the evil that we're encountering, at least there's finally some good happening.
With our axes, we'll find our marks. And they will wish that they could hide in their dens forever. But they will be fleshed out, and they will meet our ire. I will be making haste now. Keep up. Is everybody choosing to go to Rorikstead, is it?
Well, we're going to
He's on the way.
I thought you were going to Riverwood. It'd be the other direction, completely.
I don't believe the Smith is awake in River. What is all these?
Oh, you're thinking of going the long way to what's it called? Falkreath.
Ghost, you awake during these times. He's a quality blacksmith.
Have they finally cleared out Greymane? Hold. Or are there still bandits at their front doors on occasions?
I cleared it not too long ago, but it might have some things in it at the moment.
I know
3
there's
elk on the
a
left.
bandit lord who has great interest in the number of discontent individuals who see the fall of Whiterun. They're trying to stage there. And this bandit lord keeps up efforts trying to take this place. But at least he has failed at every corner. Nanya, Nevermore, a few of them might be werewolves. My character wouldn't know because the way he became Harbinger was
Dotted Man's
different.
grotto on my own, and I cleared the place out not too long ago. Grown much stronger.
Some of them have decided to use maces against our heavy armor. It's important to be careful. It would seem that there are none here at the moment. But we'll check burrows and dens on the way to Rorikstead.
Aye.
Oh, save our
Saber
cat.
cat.
Come on, show me what you're made of. There we are.
Go ahead, your helmets, lad.
Whatever.
Go to work.
This one's helmet is almost broken.
What, did you think you were gonna talk to it instead?
Yes, this one was going to talk to it, picking you up and throwing you into it.
Saran was going to convince that you were the better meal. Skeletons
More
up on the
so,
hill.
planning to use his dense head against it.
It must be work of the necromancer. Huh.
What was that about falling to skeletons?
What'd you say?
It must have been a dream I had.
Tell me.
Falling to mere skeletons.
Oh, don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me more about what this Daedric voice was saying to you.
It was things such like, your Aedra will save you.
Yes, that is
Taunting
basically
you.
all it said. Just
Aye.
hunting and baseless wolves.
Did any of their minions utter anything of importance before dying?
They
the
shouted,
Dramora
but,
always say the same thing. They go, I will feast on your flesh, and they draw their battle axes. It's
Not
just
much for
little
idle
scribble.
chatter, I see these things.
Aye.
Let's clear out that den of saber-toothed cats and Spriggans together. It is on the way for both of our destinations, and it'll be good for everyone to keep their weapons sharp and honed.
Perhaps we should, actually no, yes, afterwards, then the rest of us can go Bristlesheen. We cannot speak.
Tell us if the werewolf is still dead in there. I don't know.
It'll be important that we
Perhaps
start
we should think
clearing
about-
out these dangerous places more often. Many who like to hide in the shadows take refuge there, but they leave behind much plunder, and we're going to need lots of gold for the future to make sure everybody is well equipped, properly and truly.
Aye.
Now that these things about it, it's probably not that there is a werewolf corpse in a werewolf corpse in a necromancer den. Able to reanimate it.
Perhaps it is
perhaps
trying
be a
to have a
skeleton.
fierce guardian. Over here is the dead man's grotto, where those beasts are.
In other news, just before all that stuff with the Jamora and Saul, this one, Ingvar, Badva, and Runa went and killed the Hag Raven.
How'd you fare in the fight? It is quite a fearsome foe.
Very good. No casualties. Or serious injuries either.
You're lucky. Remember the time that me and Vilnir, when we were just companions and whelps, hunted down the Hag Raven together. And it was quite a fierce battle where it was positioned.
That as was, I even back there and there was an hag raven, but I killed it.
Oh, he was.
Go back him up.
Charging right into battle.
Oh.
It's sealed.
Get in.
I'll have to check the passageway to see how sealed it is.
It is sealed for 5 minutes.
There is a mage's
Very
camp not
odd.
long from here. In a cave.
It would take about 30
Yes, it
minutes
is
of
very
digging
odd.
stones out of the way. That's what
In
I
a
would guess.
presumption or a theme?
Not all the thing, but Sunderstone Gorge, I think it's called.
I do know a place
we were
just
there
past Rorikstead where Reachmen worship darker gods. We could take a fight to them and get a bit of
Aye.
revenge for those at Dragon's Bridge. They reveal dangerous magics and fire. Be prepared. Skaver! A foul enemy. One of our greatest foes yet! If I was as tall as a hillcat.
This is the way to Falkreath. Do our ways split here?
We intend to
these one
go
thinks
to
we
this
can-
fort, but if you have other business,
Yes.
Falkreath could use the aid of companions nonetheless.
It's up to you two, but these one things just continue with them and then thereafter. It is not too much of a detour.
I should be able to make my if we stay. If we handle this quickly.
With us it'll be very quick.
You never know, this could turn into an all-day journey. One thing after another. This is how it goes on occasion. Remember we went to Falkreath just to get the contract? We were there for an entire week fighting and looking for werewolves.
If that does, and then this one will be glad not to miss it.
Well, wouldn't have met and built a strong relationship with Django and the rest of the townsfolk if we weren't there for so long.
Yes.
There is Eve on the right.
And
It has a
Ingvar.
necromancer.
We would have
Aye.
never found you either. Let's take a look in this cave.
There is no romance here, just the products of a nectar.
Nothing inside this cave, nothing to fight.
Oh, there are things to fight there, but maybe not many.
They're not the... no, they're of the... They're down.
Just a bunch.
Somebody may have been here already recently.
One uses these out table here very often.
These are vampires. Oh, they are.
They've been taken care of by some stranger. Smart in wielding their weapons.
Well, remind me, has another role for you. Here.
James, Stalled Martin, I'm glad you're having fun on the server too, man.
Here you go.
On a nice little adventure with my boys.
Can't wait until I find these Mythic Dawn LARPers. Their asses are toast. So Mythic Dawn is fighting the Mythic Dawn? Is that what's happening? Be scarier if they merged together.
Aye, there are many people who go through Warwickstead.
You have not seen a mudcrab that size before, have you?
No.
Not at all.
Not that big.
I used to play on its back when I was a child. It was dead then, too. It has been there for a long time, its corpse.
This one stood on top of it the first time in Skyrim.
Can you tell us about
a
that
dark-
moment over there, on the right?
It's been degraded for a long time. I'm not all too sure who it is, too. I would assume Kine of the bird.
Perhaps I...
This one knows that the other ruin down farther below. That's little Zenithar.
I wonder...
Perhaps we may... We may find Isro in Rodix at the moment.
Might as well take a look.
Is anybody else seeing there?
No.
No.
There was a cow who was attempting to reach the stars there.
I see.
It got hit by a giant.
I do not know what you're talking about. I imagine the mad god is playing tricks on your eyes. It's not good to bring attention to these sorts of things. Folks will start to think you're mad.
Perhaps I am. Perhaps I finally lost the... There's a blacksmith here.
No blacksmith, just farmers.
Moment, in private, just a moment. I forgot something. Just the Harbinger. My wife wanted everyone else to not be uttered of the fact that we purchased the inn. She wanted to be a surprise.
I figured this to be the case, since you told me in privacy, so I've not mentioned anything about it just yet.
Fair enough. That'll be a great opening day, I think. A lot of mead to be drunk and a lot of septums to be made in a good way.
Mm-hmm. And they will be protected by the most powerful guild in Skyrim right now.
Aye. What are the wreaths doing on the walls? I've wondered that.
You were here when we entered.
These wreaths here are to honor all of the home gods of the hearth. A very cozy place. It is a shame that there is nobody to run this tavern yet.
Perhaps in time, when more visitors come to Skyrim.
Or when Vilnir get keys.
I don't know what you mean. Trying to get this played for some time, though.
But the one in Kinesgrove, any word on that one?
It's been difficult to try and find Ragnar. He's always out and about, always talking to others.
It is a shame. Jarls have a responsibility to their people. Like I said on the road, and the perfect example it was that he joined us in a hunt, and he was injured. And he was lucky to be with us, because he could have died there. And then what? Windhelm is without a Jarl. You should always travel with your honor guard, It does not mean the honor guards need to fight all of your battles for you. But they should be there in case you are outnumbered by a foe. What if he came across a bandit lord who took him for leverage?
I would have ended well for him.
I don't care how strong he thinks he is when he is outnumbered by bows and swords.
A bandit army would take great pleasure in taking a Jarl.
Fat
With coin. They would be bargaining for days. And even in the end, they might not release him. They might just kill him so that they can, should that they will.
They're going to be diverting settlers here into Roderickstead soon. There's also
Dude.
Dujek. He has officially become the Thane of Roderickstead. You should meet at some point. He's a fun lord.
We should make haste on the road. Continue to this fort. Deal with these reach folk. The quarters inside this place are tight. Be careful, but they do lead to bigger chambers.
Plymouth?
No, he's not all of us.
We're missing two.
If this the same fort that this one is of, then last one was here. About 15 of them came outside.
That's Sigvald's in his head.
Too many memories of home. Sigvald grew up in this village, like myself.
Aye. Someone approaches.
It'll be good to see somebody in charge of Rorikstead again. Many of the villagers toil without much aid or news here. Don't like that Sigvald is taking his sweet time. I do not want to leave him behind. I'll have to make a clarification to the tenants that if you're lazy with mead in the tavern, we leave you behind. It's not because we're leaving a shield brother behind. It's because you're fat with wine. You're in no danger, except for spewing the next morning. Let's make haste.
Did we remember to lock the doors of Jorvaska before we left?
I forgot.
I think I just realized that they were open.
At least we're not dealing with this sorrow anymore, so don't have to worry about it being vandalized, but we still have plenty of enemies out there. The lower chambers are locked. The chest inside should be as well.
Are we at Solitude?
We're going to a abandoned fort, rotting with reach folk who worship heresy.
They worship many other god, healing, more ancient things. Honestly, possibly foul.
Have you heard of a Briarheart before? Any of you?
No.
I think so.
Their hearts are replaced with a briar fruit. By how and which, I would not know, but I've seen one on the hill in a skirmish. And he did not die like a normal man. It took many spear thrusts, many cleaving into him when he was the last one standing, to take him down.
That reminds me of the Iceborne, which are on Solstheim. They have these strange things where their hearts should. These rocks which have some red magic about them.
These Briarhearts still look like men. Do these ash folk look like men still?
They have the form of a man, but they are fully of ash. Almost like an Atronach, honestly. Is this the fort you were talking about?
It is here. Keep your wits about you. They patrol around these parts.
CMD.
It's quiet.
Oi, there's plenty of meat here.
There's a slain. Reachmen, a few of them here. We're not alone.
There are many Reachmen here.
This way. They might be in the tower here. Whoever's slaying these beasts.
Hey.
I wonder who it is. Well, whoever it was, made quick work.
Wonder if it was Yizror.
But this is what they do here. To defile the name of their own gods. Worshipping heresy, whatever vile. Find what goods you can. Start grabbing the leftover food supplies. We can bring it back to your Vasker. Make sure it's not rotted, though. No
there they
sign of the individual who slain everything, but watch out! Middle of the room. Some runic power. Could be dangerous. But we have cleaned out leftover supplies. We should go back through the rest of this hold. Look for extra meat and food to bring back to your Vasker. Good night, Phyrexian.
Where did Vilniar go?
I'll wait down here for the rest to find their exit.
How's Chad doing, guys? Having a good night? Tomorrow, my brother may kind of give you a good night rest. Hell yeah. I'll be out tomorrow as well.
This one blew a horn to let anyone inside know.
There they are.
Whoever came through here first were quite handy with whatever weapon they chose.
Here, Vilniar.
I don't think I have room for it.
Okay, these one will hold on to it for you later.
That one is kind of small compared to the ones we've slain back in those caves.
I know of a cave nearby that might have some people in it.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, so much chocolate.
Saber cat.
Enrichment that to mess with us.
Watch your swing.
Careful, careful.
Damnable beast.
That's like the 8th one I've seen today.
I heard that Markarth was left us. Perhaps we should make appearance.
Fulma. Bandits and Fulma ahead.
Working together. Middle of a fight.
There is Omar farther into this cave. Goes deep. Oh, they're here too.
There's a massacre here. 2 more.
What was that? Huh?
This cave goes very...
Is someone there? Is
Oh,
someone
there's a
there?
lot in here.
What was that? Is someone there?
Back up.
Make space for each other. Careful now.
Is someone there? You're mine, huh?
Dangerous beasts. Vilnir, are you well?
I am better.
Here, this one can this door here. Won't get ready to kill.
What was that? Huh? Gonna start. What was that? Is someone there? Need something? You're mine! Justice! Go!
Very good.
Some iron boots over here.
Some stealth bracers?
There's an iron helmet. Iron helmet. Found an iron helmet for...
Shroud, there's that locked chest over there.
Please don't get hit.
Harbinger,
Yes.
take a look at this weapon.
Where is the chest?
Which one? It's just an iron sword.
This one
Okay.
It's just iron.
looks to be same metal that we saw last night
So, be
in
careful
the
with this.
Dwemer.
The cave goes way deeper.
See.
And has more foam armor.
Let's continue on.
Cave goes even deeper and has more foam armor in it.
There's an iron helmet in this one.
But here, it leads into the nest.
Travel carefully now. Heed your weapons.
Further in.
These eggs are valuable. Alchemists will take them. Valor.
Sure said he doesn't
I'll
have
take it.
He said they are not very for potions.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Lead them out into this
I
opening.
need to get it. Run. Get
Lead
there.
them up here. Our axes will mince them on either side.
Ah,
Come up. Come up here.
What was that? My head!
Play stuck.
I sent them running.
You should not have done that.
well, at least alive. How many are there?
There seems to be
Three.
more than as last time.
3. Well, I can take them.
It is stronger. Make room.
More of those creatures inside that wall.
Damn.
I think I was here once before with you, Vilnir. What, did we find a spider in 2 of these Falmer?
This is a different place. I've never been here before in my life.
This one has been here the day. The bad part of the room. No. Anyway, the thinker says he'll be growing mushroom, but not the goddess. I mean, he'll goddess, but not as much.
Have a steady one. Oh, there's another.
Careful.
I'll take it.
Plenty of enemies.
I need a light. I need a moment to rest.
We're kind of like hitting each other a little bit with our axes. So I can become legendary in my battle axe. It just will require me to get 10 more levels. This is a good use of that horn. The spider come through the front door. Was it weighing and light?
Hey. What was that? Thought I heard something.
A horn?
No.
What did you hear?
Did you see that?
You what?
See what?
There's magic just there.
I don't know what you're seeing. Something's playing a trick on your mind, Vilnir. Are you truly well?
There, old man.
These will not put it off so quick. You have some enemies that like to be visible, don't you?
I'm thinking of when you were taken, you said.
This gives me a bad feeling. Reminds me of solitude. I don't want to be in this for much longer.
I think the ire you've earned from this dark presence is still following you, but concealing itself to our eyes. Does this sound like it would make sense to you and what you are seeing?
I don't know.
That wouldn't fall here.
Let's leave this place.
Yeah.
Vilnir, let's head to Markarth.
You want to head to Karth with the Reach folk and such?
You said there's two factions. One's at treaty and one's fighting, yes?
Aye.
Maybe you'll get a better understanding what's happening. Maybe they'll contract us to fight the others who worship these darker gods. Maybe it will shed light on what's truly happening on Markarth.
I suppose, but... Yeah, would it look... What if word gets out that we're allying the Reach folk? Do you think there's a possibility?
It's not allying. It is a contract. And if word spread like that, it would be meaningless. People already know of our reputation, what we are. It would mean nothing if they started speaking idly. Besides, those who speak idly in such a way, we would all know what their intent is. Perhaps they were of the ones before, who idly chattered about certain topics to a tedious extent. But knowing the enemy is part of the battle, I see importance in this. But if you do not wish to join any of you, I'll not force it, and I will not go alone either.
The question is whether we should go along with you for back or just head to Falkreath.
It is your choice.
To head to Solitude. Not only are my weapons break, but need to close this for a while. I have to.
Anyway.
Oh well.
I'm sir.
Alright, farewell, lads.
Alright then.
Let's make haste.
Yes.
See what's happening in the city. This is the Reachmen's land, as they see it right now. But they made a treaty with Solitude. But if there are different leaders, different things happening, it'd be good to understand it. And with a small force like this, they would be foolish to try and take us.
Aye. We do not know the numbers, though. What if they outnumber us? A bloody mudcraft! Foul beast.
Then we will fight.
If they want to fight, it'd be a mistake on their part. With the Harbinger in your company, I surely will take down a dozen before I die and find myself in Sovngarde. But I do not think they will fight. It could happen. It would be important. I think it would be important to know their minds somewhat. What to expect, maybe. This might shed some light on something that might make it easier to protect Rorikstead if they are to raid there again.
I can barely move my arms. I'm that tired. I need this for a moment.
We will wait. We are in no rush. Yes, I'm very happy today. I need to grab a drink. Got me some delicious. Vilner, are you well? Is there more that troubles you?
Just the action from killing so many things. Alright, I think I have enough strength to get to Malkath.
Are you sure?
Aye, I'm ready to go.
I am not looking for a fight, but to understand. If a fight happens, I'm sure we can handle each other.
Hello.
I have a question for you, traveler.
What?
I've not been to Markarth before. What is of its nature?
Yeah. It's pretty for the most part.
Is it peaceful?
Yes.
I heard
guess.
that the Reachmen are somewhat splintered, two different factions. Is there any truth to this?
No. As a reef, no.
Very well.
Are you stronghold orcs?
Riften.
Oh, I see.
You're a long way from home.
Yes. Well, I'm a prospector. There is a good amount of forces over here, so I'm just looking for some.
I see. I know one of your kin. He aspired to be a companion at one point. Merkel. He's a fine warrior.
Yeah. Yes, Merkel is a fine warrior. He's a blood kid.
He is. I respect him greatly. He's even taught me some of the ways of Malakath to understand the minds of Osmer. You see, a while back, I had dealt with an orc who dishonored himself. Not only to his oaths, but to your god. But I won't chew your ear all too long on this topic, but Marco is a good friend of mine. And
he's... No, go ahead.
I would lend that respect to your clan as well, since he honors you by being a part of it.
Thank you. We also give respect to the companions.
It is good to meet the both of you. I'm Utrig, the Harbinger.
West Skullcrest and Woodrum, Clan Sarkos.
This one is Saran.
It is good to meet you, a chief to a stronghold.
Oh, I'm about to teach the war chief.
Oh,
Our chief is asleep right now.
Is a war chief, how is it different from a chief of your clan?
Yes, I'm the head warrior of the clan.
I see.
And our chieftain is way stronger.
So I imagine it's similar to a commander of the guard, in a sense, yes?
Since?
It was a pleasure to meet both of you. Not let us keep any more of your time. We are making haste to Markarth to learn of the Reachmen.
Alright.
We'll have to return to our state.
Travel
See
safe,
you all later.
Sigvald.
Alright, good luck on your journey. I'm too tired to continue.
I understand.
I don't know.
Careful there.
Understood.
There hasn't been lot of fighting today. Training in the yard. Spending one's energy. Comes at a cost. Tommy Gawk, we're using 167 mods on this roleplay server. Seems we are on the right path to Markarth.
I'm too exhausted to be of a help in a fight.
Perhaps on our way back? Or...
On our way back.
Aye.
Rizger and me went in there earlier. It's a lot of Reachmen and 2 Hag Ravens in there.
It is dangerous. It'd be worth taking care of some Hag Ravens. And their foul magic. Look at this structure. I was not expecting to see stone as such.
This is quite nice here.
This, more than I thought it would be. I have never been to Markarth myself before. It is quiet, though.
Is this one's first time here, too?
This is my 3rd.
Looks a little bit different from when I was last year with the draw. He didn't stay on.
This would not be an easy place to siege, if one chose to.
Not an easy place to attack either.
You'd have to learn from goats to climb rocks so steep at an angle.
For a place built, it seems quite empty.
Aye.
Perhaps not worth going inside the city. Because if they were to be enemies, we would be trapped inside.
Well, we'll need to have a sit at the tavern.
I do. Perhaps we can just poke our head in for a moment.
Was not expecting it to be so quiet after all the words we heard about this place.
Hey. There was a lot of people here earlier. Might just be out and about.
Hmm. Some weird magic on here. Did you see in the water there was some things look like spriggans?
I noticed those things. I've never seen plants like that before. Most the kind I know do not grow.
Hey, how y'all doing in chat?
There's quite a lot out there.
So, I know I've been on my own journey of late. Not always at your Vasker. But earlier in the mornings, you lot have been a lot busier these days, yes?
Very busy. Not so much contracts, more so exploring. Look like bandits in dungeons.
Well, tomorrow I might be about for some time earlier on. Now that I finish some of my important duties over in your Vasker.
I need to get better at wielding my battle axe.
We'll
be able to make something better.
We'll have plenty of practice in the yard. Every day. Start building up our arms, hunt more creatures. I need to go find myself a better one, too. Wield something of greater value.
Oh, and another, the steward is working getting us the keys, but apparently they're having some issues getting them.
I see. Hope this will be resolved soon. But I'm going to travel out of this place, back to Orkstead. I'll see you a lot tomorrow.
Aye, that sounds good.
Understood.
I'll be going.
I want to get off for a little bit. It's really hot in my office, but I'm resigning from my job that's not paying very well because I've picked up I've picked up better work from another job, and then I'm starting a new job in probably a couple weeks, doing landscaping for $18 an hour, and the job I'm working at right now is paying me like $14 an hour, like 14 something. But yeah. There's something that I need to test, because I think on my axe, I think the paralyzing strike doesn't work, but I need to start striking more with it. The issue is, I feel like these kind of attacks take too much energy. Yeah. There's like an initial use, and it takes all of it. Like, there's almost no point in using a power attack because it doesn't do enough damage to be worth making yourself vulnerable. I'm going to find a crevice to sleep in here. Keep an eye out on the roads. See what these rich folk get up to. I'll see you tomorrow.
That sounds good. Aye.
Mega Trono, it's gonna have a much bigger pop soon. I'll tell you more about it. So, there's over 3,000, like almost 4,000 people in the Discord, right? Population's been between like 90 and 140 some nights. But we've had some bugs they're fixing, such as like what's the word? Like our VoIP issues have been bad, but I know Bruins were working on it, but I know a lot of people are waiting for the server to be a lot more settled and set up. And then we're gonna have like 200 plus more people into the population. But get started now, I would say, so that when these people show up, that you're in a position to accept lots of new members and lots of roleplay to be built off of it. Because that's what I'm doing here at the Companions. I know we're dealing with a lot of bugs and lag, but when new players come in and that wave of players that start filling up the server and having like 500, 600 people playing on average, having an already established group is going to be really good. There's going to be less competition to worry about when you're already established. Because there will be a ton of competition for a lot of things when it changes. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I tried, still can't do the mods to work. Megatrona, did you play on Kazal or any other RP servers? Or do you have any old mods from before? If it's a lore group, it might already exist and you can be a part of it. Or if it's like a different like made up faction. I would just do a fresh reinstall of everything. Make sure everything's connected together in the launcher. Make sure you go into your settings. Make sure all of these things are green and so on. Just fresh install the mods. I suggest getting the, some mods don't install properly and you have to be like re-verified. But I suggest doing a fresh install, get the Vortex membership. If you have never gotten it before, you can get a trial for like a week. And then you can install these instantly and not have to do them one by one. Oh, let me just play really quick. It's make sure that you're making sure all these things are green, nothing's red here. You know, make sure you verify everything's working. But yeah, if you go into the Discord and you go to the support pit, they'll be willing to help you. All right, we're going to end the stream now, guys. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.